And let me tell you the story behind this piece of magic. This piece of magic, I shared with you how I got into magic at age 16. I was into theater, I was into acting as well, and what I did was I continued to study theater and acting when I got out of college. And when I got out of high school and went to college, and then I got out of college, and I had to find a way to differentiate myself from all the other people out there. And I had a choice. I could either move to New York or to LA to become a professional actor and a professional waiter, or I could try the magic thing. So what I did was I decided that I would find a way to differentiate myself from all the other magicians. I took two things that I knew well. I took a 1,000-year-old sleight of hand trick called the cups and balls trick, and I took a several hundred-year-old piece of theater and literature, Shakespeare, and I combined the two. And then I took this piece of magic that I had created to international magic competitions. And this piece is something you probably didn't even know existed, did you? Well, they do. At these competitions, magicians get to know each other. We learn from each other. We teach each other. We compete against each other. We watch shows and enjoy them together. And this piece I took to these international competitions, and it did very, very well. I hope that you enjoy it. It does require imagination. That's why we talked about imagination early on in the show. So pretend as though we're across the pond in merry old England, Renaissance England, and we're walking down the path to the town square. And we see a street hustler, a street performer vying for our spare change on the side of the road. If we met someone like that, this is what that might appear. Gather round, ladies and gentlemen, gather round. The game is about to begin. Excuse me, have you ever played this game before? No? Outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. You have before you juggler to the royal court, her fair and great Queen Elizabeth. My admirers call me Il Bagatello. You fine folks may call me Francesco of Milan at your service. My specialty, jugglery. Perhaps you know by the French term, legerdemain. No. I see, maybe you know it by the American phrase, sleight of hand. Yes, you recognize it, don't you? They are the tricks of the trade. They are a classic bit of conjuring. They are known as the cups. And where there are the cups, there is, of course, also the ball. The cups and the ball right here in front of your very eyes. Now pay very close attention because it happens very fast. Of course, it also sometimes happens a bit slower. The ball does appear to disappear from the cup. Of course, what you must be aware of course, friends, is the ball never actually disappears from the cup. The ball is always in play. That's not exactly true. Occasionally, the ball does completely vanish. And when it does vanish, the ball always reappears right back inside the ball. Oh! I don't know if you saw that coming. The ball reappeared right underneath the bell. It's such a fast thing to follow. It's very hard to follow along if you don't know what's going to happen, but pay very close attention. This time I will introduce the wand. If I introduce the wand into the game, I tap the wand against the cups. The ball actually disappears from the top of the bottom cup. But I told you a moment ago, the ball never actually disappears. The ball penetrates solid through solid, defying all laws of space and time up to the top of the middle cup. Now, should I use the wand, rub the wand down the edge of the cups just like so, the ball jumps all the way back down to the bottom of the bottom cup. Oh, look, some of you are looking a bit confused, and the reason you look a bit confused is because no one actually knows this game is the game of the cups and the ball. Everyone knows this game is the game of the cups and the balls. That's why we use 1, 2, 3 cups and 1, 2, 3 balls as well. Thank you very, very much. Yes, very good. So, of course, the problem with the game, at least this is what they tell me, they say the problem with the game is there's so much happening, there's all these things going on, and people can't follow along. So, just for a moment, let's step away from the game and just talk about something fascinating. Oh, I know. Let's talk about me. Perhaps you've heard of me. My friend Will Shakespeare wrote me a small part in one of his plays, The Tempest, Prospero the Magician. I see I'm working for the simpler folks. That's fine. Back to the game at hand. Away we go. 3 cups, 3 bowls, away we go. Pay very close attention. Oh, do me a favor. Would you just do me this one favor? Pay very close attention. I have 1 bowl right here underneath the middle cup. In a moment, I will ask you to tell me, I genuinely want you to say out loud how many balls you believe are underneath the middle cup. But as I said a moment ago, the problem with this game is there's so much going on here. It's very hard to follow along because there's all these items. So we have the ball underneath the cup. So we actually have, yes, we have 2 balls underneath the 2 end cups. These 2 balls are now out of play. If I get rid of the 2 balls gone, how many balls underneath the cup? Go ahead, say it. 1, 2, 12, 17? There's actually 2. 2 balls underneath the middle cup. And that happens because occasionally I cheat. Okay, let's do it one more time. You know the answer this time. 2 balls, gone. How many balls underneath the middle cup? That's right, there's an orange. There are no balls underneath the middle cup. Oh, you're paying attention all of a sudden. The people in the back woke up and the people on the couch are like, oh, is something going on? That's fantastic. Thank you for participating. We're going to have you be involved now. I'm going to explain to you how this works. We use one of the balls. Oh, let's do this. Let's use my hat as a visual aid. The hat goes on top of the ball. So this is our situation. We have a hat. We have a ball. We have a ball and a hat. There's a hat. There's a ball. There's a wand. If I snap the wand against the table, the ball disappears from the hat. Reappears in the pouch. Just like that, the ball is back. Thank you very much. Yes. Look, you people look a bit disappointed. Look, the simple truth of the matter is, the simple fact of the matter is the game isn't about the ball. The game isn't about any of the balls. There simply here's a distraction. The game is about the orange. But it's not about 1 or 2. It's about, that's right, all 3 of the oranges. And that, my friends, is the game of the cups and the balls. Thank you very, very much. Yes, very. But wait, because what you don't understand is that these 3 oranges do not fit. You can see that the orange does not fit underneath the cup. The orange is too big to fit underneath the cup with the other 3 oranges. But wait, because underneath the bell, underneath the bell, underneath the bell, and underneath my hat, alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. That, my friends, is the cups and the balls. Thank you very, very much.